Do you ever feel that no matter how hard you work, how much success you achieve, you still don't feel truly fulfilled? Like something is still missing. You worked so hard, you made your sacrifices, and maybe as a result, you made a lot of money, you had a lot of success, you had the career. But when you go to bed late at night, you still feel like something's missing. You don't feel complete. There's a feeling of emptiness. And maybe you've heard people say, just become successful, just make money, just be rich, all your problems are going to be solved, and there's nothing to worry about. Everything else is just going to fall into place. The respect, the happiness, the social life, the dating life, everything else is just going to fall in place. But you know that's not true. You know that, okay, you just work hard, you make all your money, your dream girl isn't just gonna magically appear on, like, next to your computer screen and say, yes, I'm ready, take me away, let's get married. You know that's not how it works, and maybe you've learned that the hard way. But now that's the one thing that you're the most proud of, the money that you've made. But deep down, you know, leading with money is not the right move. You know you'll only attract the worst kind of people, the people who just want to use you. And what's going to happen when the money's over? Are they still going to be there? But since that's the only advantage you think that you have, which is false by the way, but since it's the only thing you know how to use, you lead with that. But at the same time, that's what's stopping you from finding your true, real connections and being a genuine human being, having those genuine bonds with other people. I know how it feels because I've been there. And I'll tell you how I overcame it. But before that, let me just tell you the story. But before I had made any money, before I started Zenikil, my software company, before all of that, when I was just a broke college kid living in Kandivali with no money to my name and also no charisma and no social skills. But I did understand at that point the importance of having the social skills and building the personality, building the charisma. So even when I didn't have any money, that is something I used to still work on. And when I did work on that, here's what happened. So I remember this one time I'd gone to this club, and there was this one girl I had met over there. And she'd pulled up with another guy, a rich guy. She'd pulled up with some Audi in Mumbai, a nice club in Mumbai. And I had gone that night in a local train. I took a local train, I took a rickshaw to reach there. But since I've been working on the social skills, I still spoke to her anyway. We had a good conversation, you know, she was laughing at my jokes. And yeah, I left, I spoke to other girls, didn't think much of it. A few weeks later, I'm stuck in a bathroom because she's hiding me from her mother after she'd snuck me in. And that's one of the other stories I realized. Look, this other guy had so much money. I'm a nobody, I'm broke. But I still had a memory like this. I still had an experience like this. Why? I think that's when the social skills, the importance of these skills, I registered. And then in other time, when I met this other girl, and yeah, we were hitting it off, we were having an amazing time. But I had no money to book like a hotel room and stuff. But she was a member of this really, like, I wish I could tell you the name of the hotel in Mumbai. It's one of the best ones, but now I like to go there, so I'm not going to tell you because they won't let me go anymore. But yeah, she was a member there, and she just snuck me into the ladies' bathroom. And she's rich, and I'm broke, nobody. But that's when I realized that, yeah, everyone says money, 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 you need money. I realized, okay, that's not how it works. But again, I did fall into the trap. But then I remember I had this whole thing, you know, like success. I got to be successful. I got to make my money, 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 money. And I've worked really hard on that. And eventually, I remember there was a day when I was 20 years old. I made $12,000 in a single day. And being a college student living in Kandivali, that's basically life-changing money for me. But once the excitement wore off, I realized I was only focused on money. I was only focused on the success. And I remember I just let all my social skills, I left all my confidence, charisma, all of it went to shit. And I realized I had the money, but I had not many people to celebrate it with. I couldn't throw a party, I couldn't go out, how was I going to let people know that I had all that money? Was I going to flex? No, I was not going to do that because I knew I will only attract the worst kind of people if I did that. But that's another thing I realized. So I can't just have the social skills and I can't just have the success. I got to have both. So when I realized I got to have both, I got back in the game. I found the balance. I supercharged the charisma. I became more confident, more social, started going out more. And I started getting even better results than before. I started meeting so many amazing people. I remember I was going on dates with some really famous influencers with like 500,000, 400,000 followers and some Miss India models. And I was just having such an interesting social life while I was also making money. And I was never leading with money. Most of the people did not know how much money I had. But I realize the more I work on my charisma, the more I get to truly let my authentic self shine. And that's when I do that, the money part is just the bonus. And people can genuinely connect with me for who I truly am. You need to realize that there's always going to be someone who looks better than you, someone who makes more money than you, someone who's more famous than you, but there's never going to be another you. So invest in that. Build yourself, build your true personality, your true character, build your charisma to let all this shine. Have some crazy experiences, some crazy stories like the ones I told you about. Look here, it's my last day. I'm in Bali right now. It's my last day. I've been here for 2 months. And yeah, it's just fun. I'm just going to go to Thailand tomorrow. And if you are already successful, you are in a privileged position where you don't have to worry about your immediate survival. You have money to take care of yourself, the people you love, your family. And you can use that money to just create your experiences, your stories. You can invest in yourself, you can become a better person, you can be more skilled, you can be more charismatic, you can get coaching, mentoring, whatever you want. And more importantly, you can just invest in living. You can just invest in being more fun, because that's one of the other things I've said in my previous video as well. Girls don't care about your money, they don't care about how you look, they just want to have fun. You could be a millionaire, a supermodel with millions of followers, but if you're boring, she's gonna leave or she's gonna cheat. She might even cheat with like a broke boy who's just fun to be around, who gives her this excitement. And for this fun and excitement, you don't need these extravagant, expensive trips, these fancy dinners. You don't need all of that. You can have fun anyway. You can just have a bottle of wine and you could be running across the beach and she's gonna have one of the best dates she's ever had. You could have maybe a pajama party and have pastries. You could just pretend that it's Christmas in maybe March, watch Home Alone, have marshmallows and hot chocolate. And you can just have fun for no money. And okay, if you have more money, you can have more fun. But that's what you need to focus on. Focus on being fun, focus on letting your true self shine so people can genuinely connect with who you are. That's why I want to remind you that being successful alone is not enough. You need to work on other things as well. So I'm going to be posting more videos on this topic, and yeah, I just hope you find value in this. I hope it gets you thinking about something. I hope it gets you thinking about your life, gives you some clarity. If you have any struggles right now, you can just tell me in the comments. I might make a video on it. Or depends on when you're watching this video, there might be a coaching link, so you can apply for coaching if I'm still doing that. And yeah, I guess that's it. But I want you to remember, whatever you dream of, all this fun stuff, this exciting lifestyle, I'm gonna tell you again, you're gonna make it happen. It is possible. Just don't lose hope, and your fun days, your exciting days are coming. All you gotta do is have courage and take action. Remember, I believe in you. You're gonna make it happen. Take care.